did 13 miles today. The trail has been relatively easy. We did have one big climb at the end. Let It Be and I hiked together today. There were supposed to be about 4 rivers that we were going to have to ford. We had to ford one that was above our knees, and the others, I think, were just rock hops. We've been very blessed as far as the rivers and their water levels, because reading comments and far out at times past, the rivers have been up and it has sounded really scary. So yesterday and today I took my insoles out of my shoes and took my socks off and waded through that way, and then I walked for a while before I put the insoles back in and put my socks on, and it's kept my socks pretty dry. It's done pretty darn well, I think. Tomorrow we have a short day. We're going to go to the last shelter before Caratunk, and then we'll have 5 miles to go into Caratunk the next day, and we'll stay overnight in the hostel. I'm still thinking about that train. I'm getting very excited about riding the train. I've never ridden an Amtrak train before, so that's what we're tentatively planning. The only problem is that the train only runs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for this route, so it will be a trick to not get into town too early so that we're just having to wait there for the train to leave. So things are getting down to the wire. I think as of today, I have 150 miles to go to Genetian Pond where I got off, and Let It Be has been telling me that there is a trail about 3 miles south of that will cut off a whole bunch of miles to get me back into Gorham. And it will be a lot easier than doing the 11.8 again from Genetian Pond. So I think that's about it. That's all I can think of for now. I do want to say, with these shorter mile days and the decent terrain, my legs and feet have not really been hurting that much. I did get new shoes in Monson. Bud sent them to me, and new insoles, and with the lower mileage, I've been doing really well. The difficulty of the trail will be ramping up soon. Southern Maine is notorious for being one of the hardest parts of the trail, according to some, so I think I'm getting spoiled, to tell you the truth. We had a lot of flat trail today, and one big climb, and that was it. So anyway, it is supposed to be... One guy at the shelter said he checked his in-reach, and it's supposed to be 38 tonight. I saw mid-40s when I checked, so we'll see what happens. It's already very cold. Today was cold. We went over a mountain, I don't know which one, but the wind was just blowing, and it was painful because we were both in shorts. And I knew once we got out of the wind and started hiking again, I would just start sweating if I put layers on. So I toughed it out, and we got into camp, and then I put on my long pants and my long shirt. And Let It Be has been making a fire every night. It's been very nice to sit around the fire, and the other hikers that come in have also enjoyed it. So that's been a nice thing that most northbound through hikers don't do at this point. Most of them, they look so tired, they just want to get done. A lot of them are not very social, the ones I don't know. The ones I do know have been very nice, and we've talked for a pretty long while. It's been so good to see them. I'm so glad that I did this, if for no other reason than that. I did get to see Sparrow at Shaw's in Monson and give her a hug, and she had stayed there for several days. I think she was slack packing, and I got to see Micah again, and that was so nice. Saw some other people there that I knew, and had met on the trail, and I would not have otherwise seen them probably. So I'm going to bed. I want to snuggle in my quilt because it's cold. And I guess that's it for now.